Hi and welcome to the studio. My name's Miss Rhona, or Rhona-Mae, and this is going to be just a quick little virtual tour of the studio. So let's get started. When you first arrive in the studio, front door, bulletin board here. So I still have to put up the current calendar for the studio year and the newsletter once I get that done. So chair by the shoe area. A lot of piano parents say thank you for that. We have the sanitizing station over here. So we have face masks for those who forgot a face mask, hand sanitizer, Kleenex, and then below just cleaning supplies, because COVID life, gotta clean everything between students. I got slippers over here. Very popular with Asian families, so being an Asian kid myself. Garbage, fire extinguisher, coat rack. Okay, and then down the stairs. Oh, that light is not on. All right, and then down the stairs. Okay, so we've got a few motivational signs here. I will update those. I've got a few more days. So over here we got, in the waiting room area, we got books and puzzles. The Sudoku book has been quite popular. We've got air purifier number 1. We've got the waiting room couch. So for students as they're waiting for their lessons. Although with these times, there's enough of a buffer between students who are coming in that they can just come in right before their lesson. Parents can hang out here. I hear it's a very comfortable couch. So, popular napping spot. So, over here we've got the advanced music and old Royal Conservatory books. Over here we've got Maestro's Market. So, I'll just come in a bit closer. Here is Mr. Maestro. Oh. That is Maestro. So Maestro was the studio assistant here from 2002 until he crossed Rainbow Bridge, 2016. He was quite active in helping students pick out prizes. So there are a few prizes that have been placed on hold by students. This year, because of the pandemic, I've had to create a digital copy of the catalog, and students would reserve their prizes. And then once they earned enough Maestro bucks, as pictured there, then they would either come and pick up their prize, I'd leave it in the mailbox, or I'd drop them off. It depended on who did errands first. Students can request what they want me to get on a shopping run. So we've got like erasers, bracelets. Over there is the unicorn hot chocolate. That hasn't gone yet. I'm surprised. The big ticket items, so we've got some gift cards there. These are over 1,000 Maestro bucks, or approximately between $10 and $15. So here we've got medium prizes. So we've got unicorn socks, Harry Potter socks, some Marvel stuff, because, you know, that's cool. And then this is the lower valued prizes. So you're probably wondering, what's all this Maestro Bucks stuff about? So students earn Maestro Bucks based on, you know, how much of their homework they got done, if they performed, if they memorized a piece, if they did a concert report, and they earned Meister bucks that way. So now with COVID times, they've got Maestro debit cards, and I just let them know. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. That's our musical family tree. It's kind of nice to have that. So you just need to know, like, your teacher's most influential teacher and their most influential teacher, or teachers, and once you hit a famous guy, a famous composer slash pianist, then it's easy to go back. So if you go far enough back, we get to Beethoven and Haydn and Czerny. So Liszt is actually the, like, over there. He's the money guy. Once you get close to him, then it's easy to go back. So actually quite a few of the teachers in Calgary have that. So that's pretty cool. So here we've got the fridge and more cleaning supplies. I'm still in the process of getting things all tidied for the week. I mean, online teaching, it's not as big of a deal, but I do have some students coming in this year. We've got those books there are going to be, I'll have to post them in the teachers group, in our buy-sell trade group. Here we've got, this is basically the lending library and my teaching books that I use the most often. So we've got my Royal Conservatory books, my Conservatory Canada books, the beginner series that I use, and supplemental music there at the bottom. Up top is a little bit of a tribute shelf to Maestro. So one of my students painted that of Maestro with his doggles, and then behind are his bongo drums. So here is the acoustic piano on the left hand side. It is getting tuned soon, so hooray! Shout out to Mark Kalkoven. He's been tuning this piano since I got it back in the 90s. So over top we've got the overhead camera for tutorials, demos, and online lessons. Over there is my new halo light. I'll be doing a product review of that soon. And then, let's see, I can zoom in a bit there. So we've got my headset or headphones and my microphone there. That is the Zoom H2N portable recorder and works as an input mic. And over there we've got my studio computer. So that's where a lot of the technical magic happens. The rest of it happens on the laptop. And then we've got the digital piano over here. So I tried to distance it. It does, hang on. My students who've been coming in person for years will have noticed that this has changed significantly, because I did have the two pianos beside each other pre-pandemic, but now I've got that piano moved over, which is exactly the center of the bench is exactly 6 feet away from the center of that chair when it's tucked in. That's the one that I'll probably demonstrate on, so that the student has the opportunity to play on the acoustic. Okay, so let's move a bit closer now. So here we've got the cajon and the percussion tree. So especially with the pop songs, the students and I find it really cool if one of us is playing percussion. We get a bit closer here. If you peek down below there, you see the pedal camera, or pedal cam for short. So that there is the second air purifier. That one's the best one. So, and then what else do we have? Well, this I just got recently. I still have to hook it up. So, picked this up at Long and McQuaid. It was the last one there. So, Pro FX6. So I'll be able to use better microphones and plug that in. And then if you look above the monitor, you can see the other camera. So I actually can toggle between 4 cameras during online lessons, because I usually bring my laptop down as well. And then as you can see, well, my students comment when they first come in that I have a lot of pianos. And that is because Mom and Dad gave me lots of pianos as presents growing up, and then students got into it as well. And then over here is basically, you know, Geek Central, because most of my students, actually all of them, were geeks in some way, shape, or form, whether it's books, movies, comics, manga, anime, games, you name it. One of these days I am going to get a globe. I like having the globe here, especially, you know, introducing pieces and saying where composers are from. Whiteboard. So for group classes and for theory classes, the room gets reconfigured quite easily, so I can move the digital piano out if it needs to be, add a table if it needs to be there, or tables. Sometimes we need that. So that is the studio in a nutshell. So that concludes the tour of the studio. I do hope you enjoyed this quick little tour. Not quite the same as being here, but at least it gives you a glimpse, a taste of where the music happens, where the fun happens, where the magic happens. So if you have any questions or would like to book an audition interview, please contact the studio. You can either do so by Facebook Messenger, by phone, or email. Contact information is in the About section there, and hope to see you soon. Have a good day.